Hey, what's up, guys? I want to make a video talking about why Hillary Clinton and her paid speech transcripts are so important to so many people, especially Bernie Sanders supporters. Now, a lot of the Clinton supporters will say that it's not that big of a deal that she does, speeches to Wall Street for $250,000 an hour. They're paying for her time or her service or whatever. And, everyone in Washington does it. But that's the problem because Hillary Clinton is running for president of the United States of America, and a politician is elected to office by we the people to represent us and have our best interest at hand when they make decisions. But it's hard to believe that someone has our best interest at hand when they're giving private backroom speeches to some of the banking institutions that were partially, or they were responsible for crashing our economy in 2007 and 2008, and they basically got away with criminal behavior. It's really hard to believe that Hillary Clinton has our best interests at hand when she refuses to release her transcripts. Now, I'm not saying that these speeches shows any kind of she's guilty of something. No, I'm not. But you know what I think she was doing at these these speeches. This is just my personal opinion. She's probably talking about next to nothing, and even though it's not an in-your-face bribe, it's an indirect bribe where you basically give a politician a crap ton of money for next to nothing, and then they have you in their favor. That's how our country works, and it needs to stop. If a person wants to be a politician in America, then they have to have the American public's best interests at hand. And it's just I don't feel how people, or I don't get how people can look at Hillary Clinton and say that she's the most trustworthy, or actually they don't, because most people actually I think it's like 60% of Americans find her untrustworthy. But then a lot of people just vote for her because I want to say it's just ignorance. It's like people say that Bernie Sanders is a communist and they don't understand what democratic socialism is. Where you already pay taxes, why not have your tax dollars go towards something that benefits you and your family? I mean, the European countries' tax rates are not 80-90%. They're right around where ours are at, where our tax rate is, but they get benefits for paying taxes because that's what I guess like a smart or efficient way of governance is. I mean, why would you want to pay taxes, but you have nothing to show for it? It's like, it's like you paint a picture, and then when you're done with the picture, it just automatically, erases itself, and then you have a blank slate again. There's nothing to show for it. Doesn't make sense to me why so many people are scared of, Bernie Sanders, because it's like, I just don't get it. And I think that's why a lot of young people are voting for him, because, democratic socialism is not a word that strikes fear into the into young people's minds. We Google what that means, and like, oh, well, it looks like they run their countries a lot better than we do. So it must not be that bad, because I mean, in the European countries, they have longer lifespans, their healthcare systems are better. A lot of those countries have free tuition because they actually fight for their tax dollars to go back to benefit the people. It's not crazy to want that to happen. You're not lazy, you're not a moocher, you're not none of that if you want your government to, collect tax dollars, but then, at the same time help its constituents. That's just a smart thing to do. But that's all I have to say. I hope that Hillary Clinton releases her paid transcripts, because it just shows how destructive money is in our political system. I honestly feel like we're living in an oligarchy right now, where a powerful, wealthy few control everything, and we can make a difference with Bernie Sanders. So that's all I have to say. Feel the burn, and donate to his campaign. Every little bit helps. Thanks.